One text that I found quite interesting in Scripture is the text from the book of Job. In that particular text, I'm talking about Job chapter 1, verse 6. But we're told in that particular text that when the children of God gathered, the sons of God came to God, they gathered to have their service before God. And among them was Satan. And what did he come to do? The mission of Satan always, like Jesus says to us, is to destroy, to kill, to steal, and to destroy. So when the children of God gathered in Job chapter 1 verse 6, Satan also showed up. If Satan is out to kill, to steal, and to destroy, he's out to do it among those that are already good. To steal what is not his own, to kill what has life, and to destroy what was good. So whenever Satan shows up, he's always a spoiler. He does not repair things. That's why I'm not surprised at today's reading, because we are told that the Pharisees went out and took counsel against Jesus on how to destroy him. That is because Satan had entered into them. And I found also John chapter 16 verse 2. Jesus says to his disciples, they will put you out of the synagogues, but the hour is coming when everyone who puts you to death will consider that he is offering an excellent service to God. What does that mean? It means that those who serve God, if Christ is not taken, would also destroy God's own children, God's own disciples, God's own followers, the followers of Christ. Why? Because their desire is to serve God. But because they do not have a clear understanding of who God is, they don't have the knowledge of who Christ is, they don't possess Christ and the Spirit of Christ, then they will be misled by the evil one. That's why Jesus says in verse 3, and they will do these things to you because they have not known the Father nor me. So it becomes quite clear why you will see, even in the church, wranglings. You see in the church fight. You see in the church deceit. You see in the church competition. You see in the church all manner of evil. And people do these things in the name of service. People quarrel about everything in the church. People quarrel about even prayer in the church. What prayer do we say? Who will lead the prayer? Who will start? Who will end? People struggle, they rush it. People about holy things. Why? Because the devil sets in where the children of God gather. He always shows up as a spoiler. That's why even in families, when they gather to pray, the devil shows up. He brings quarrel. Things that ordinarily shouldn't bring quarrel, he will cause them. Why? Just to bring about disorientation, destabilization, to scatter the family. And so, this is a call for watchfulness. If you are not watchful, the devil will use you. Jesus today was very, very watchful. So when they came, we are told, the Pharisees went out and took counsel on how to destroy him. What did he do? Jesus, aware of this, withdrew from there. He was watchful. He knew how to handle them. And then look at the next verse. It says, and many followed him. And he healed them all and ordered them not to make him known. He was focused. Don't lose your vision of Jesus. Keep your eyes ever on him. Many precious and beloved ones have lost their way, for they lose their vision of Christ. If you lose the vision of Jesus, you will lose focus. When the devil comes, he will take you and you'll be lost. Jesus did not lose his vision. He was focused. He knew what he was doing. So even when Pharisees went to plan against him, he didn't fight back. Many of us would fight back. Many of us would attack them. What have I done? Start fighting. No. He just withdrew from there. He continued his work. So when we see devil raising his ugly head in our family, in our daily lives, in our prayer life, in our service of God, we want to spot the devil with his ugly head. Hey, let us be very watchful. And let us make a U-turn towards God. With God always, we will succeed. We will overcome the evil one. He will always give us the wisdom to do that. But to achieve this, we must be very prayerful. If we are prayerful, the devil can never deceive us. Otherwise, he will make us do things against God, thinking that we are doing things for God. That's where the trick is. The devil comes up when we are doing things for God. He comes up to be a spoiler. He comes up to steal, to kill, and to destroy. Don't give the opportunity. The Lord will bless you in Jesus' name. Amen.